Wonderful friends, family, loved ones. This is such a wonderful occasion. I am excited to be here. I'm Bishop Howell, and I'll be officiating tonight. It's so wonderful to have everybody here. This is a family gathering, and it's enough to fill our chapel. This is wonderful. You are surrounded by loved ones. I have known Christian and the Lynn family since we moved here in 2019. The Lynns are a great family, and they have raised an incredible son. I was able to be Christian's young men leader for a little while, and I got to know him very well. He is an exceptional person that when he does something very well. And you can always count on him to do the kind thing and help other people. I met Audree's parents on the bus ride to Nauvoo when we were asked to be leaders for the youth group. And I got to know them, and I was very impressed by their kindness and their love. I haven't known Audree for a very long time, but I know that she's amazing. She weathered almost a year alone, engaged to Christian as he served our country. And she's just so happy, and people that are around her are happier because of her being around them. So Christian and Audree had chosen to have all of you here because at some point in time you have meant something to them. Your loved ones, your friends, and they wanted to share this special experience with you. They were married and sealed in the Winter Quarters, Nebraska Temple. We call this ordinance a sealing because they're joined together not just for time, but for all of eternity. A sealing is a sacred covenant between them and God to love each other and cherish each other for all time and all eternity. My one piece of advice that I want to say to them, the happy couple, is something that I tell my children and all my youth. And there's two things that are non-negotiable when you find somebody to spend the rest of your life with. The first one is to love God more than anybody else. And the second one is to care more about the other person's happiness than your own. President Hinckley said, when you are married, be fiercely loyal to one another. Selfishness is the great destroyer of a happy family. If you will make your first concern the comfort, the well-being, and the happiness of your companion, you will be happy and your marriage will go throughout eternity. I asked Audree and Christian to answer a couple questions because I wanted this to be a wonderful family gathering where we get some information from them as well. So I asked first, what do you admire most about each other? And Christian said her sense of humor and the fun. And Audree said, I admire Christian's happiness, humor, and ability to settle in any situation. He is incredible at staying calm and finding the good in bad circumstances. I asked them how they met, and it sounds like they have a wonderful love story from childhood. They met in primary and were in the same ward. They took piano lessons from the same teacher for years, and then they started dating after a state youth dance when they reconnected. What is something that makes you laugh about each other? Christian said how much she loves the little details in everything. Books, movies, art, all of it. And Audree said his sense of humor is so immature, it's hilarious. We'll watch a movie and he'll laugh at all the absolute dumbest jokes. I love it. Christian and Audree have a few words that they would like to say to each other. Christian, we'll start.
Just like to say that I know we've only been together for about 3.5 years now, but it feels like no time's gone by at all, and I feel like that's how it's going to be for the rest of forever. It's just going to be a long, fun journey, and we won't know where the time's gone by the end of it.
So it's been 3.5 years, and we've definitely had some ups and downs, and some years have been not as fun as other years, but I think through it all, every single day our love has just grown, and we've gotten closer to each other, and there's just more things to laugh about and more things to smile about, and I'm excited to continue that forever.
Thank you. And this is such a wonderful couple, and they have such a wonderful future ahead of them. The symbolism of the ring has to do with their shape. Circles have no beginning and no end. Throughout history, they have been used as a metaphor for concepts of totality, eternity, and timelessness. The eternal nature of the circle has made wedding ring symbols not only of love, but of eternal love. By exchanging wedding bands, you are promising that you will love and remain devoted to one another throughout all time and all eternity. All right, the time has come. Christian, do you have the ring? If you would take Audrey by her hand and place your ring on her finger. And Audrey, if you have the ring, place it on Christian's finger. You may kiss once again as husband and wife.